Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Tampa Bay Rays.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm a little concerned about Mitch Moreland right now. I looked at his stats today, and I was really surprised to see how weak they are, particularly the RBI category. No runs batted in all season long. He's obviously getting some opportunities hitting where he is, but he's got to get on track soon.
Jose De Leon gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Harold, what do you got?
As I look at this ball game today, one thing to keep an eye on is his at-bats against the right-handers, his approach against right-hand hitters, because right-handed hitters are hitting under.
MLB Network coming your way. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
We all know he's a really good hitter, and this is probably a good example why. He fell behind 0-2, but knowing they're probably going to try to get him to chase the pitcher's pitch, he got really patient. He's still up against the ropes a little, but he's in a much better position now on a 2-2 count.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Pedroia's around first, heading for second. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do every time. He wastes a lot of pitches, makes the pitcher work, then to cap it off, he drives one for a double. That might be one of the best at-bats we'll see all game long.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Under it is Beckham as he takes it in smoothly for route number 1. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I'm hoping to see Mookie Betts turn things around. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
To third. Longoria's there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Hanley Ramirez. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2. But when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Striding into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. And the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Here's a swing and a high pop up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Nothing in the first for Boston. Tampa Bay coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, there's no doubt they really need Andrew McCutchen to get back on track. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Harold, what's the key to avoiding the sweep?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Stepping in now, Evan Longoria. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moreland is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rays strand just the 1. And this is still a 0-0. Stepping into the box, Mitch Moreland. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Batting 7th, third baseman, number 85.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And he is out at second base.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here's the 0-2, and he got him. Striding in, Christian Vasquez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And a swing and a chance for Longoria at third. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. Now in the box, Wilson Ramos. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bats on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox. Brought to you by Majestic. This team can pick it. Lead the league in fielding percentage, and there's a reason why they're winning games. Tough to get past them. They make all the plays.
Here's Jurickson Profar. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And that misses. 2-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Tim Beckham waits on deck. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Ramirez is there for it. 2 gone.
Batting 7th,
Coming to the plate now, Tim Beckham. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Ramirez will put this one away, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from St. Pete, Florida. Nice look there at nearby Clearwater. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning underway. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and Pedroia's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. And here's a ball hit in the air. Beckham backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Ready for another chance? Hanley Ramirez. He drew a walk his first time up. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder Jackie Bradley Jr.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Profar is after it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 2-1 on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the 1. We'll head now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Batting ninth.
In now, Jose Iglesias. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll get back in safely. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Oh, that was a good job of spoiling a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball right on the corner, and he was able to foul it off.
Misses, ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He's on the move again from first. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. A runner at second, nobody out. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Grounded to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 3-1 pitch, and that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
The 1-1 now to McCutchen. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair. But he saw it pretty good.
Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Another one sent foul. Again, a 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back him off the plate by throwing one inside.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats. And he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And the run is in to score from second. It's 1-1.
That was an 8-pitch at bat, Matt. I was so impressed watching it. Pitcher throwing strikes, the batter fighting balls off, and then he ends up getting the base hit. That's just a great baseball play.
Into the box now, Logan Morrison, as he sends it on the ground to first. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Your third baseman, number 3.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moreland is there. And the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, number 85. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On the ground, softly towards second. Beckham gloves it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, 1-2 now. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Ground ball left side. Backhanded. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Ramos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Jurickson Profar. He popped out in his first trip. He's set. Here's the 3-0. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
Back-to-back hits, and now they're in a position to break this inning open. You can bunt, you can hit and run, you can do a lot of things now to take the lead and really put some pressure on the defense.
Standing in now, Tim Beckham. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Now that high fastball right there, it looks like you can just reach out and touch it. It's right at eye level, and you go to swing, and it's by you.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out. Stepping in now, Jose Iglesias. Here's a ball lined into left center, and that's over the head of Bogaerts at short for a base hit. 1 run scores, and a relay home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. The breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
That's in there, base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Andrew McCutchen. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Oh, and a comebacker. This could be big. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Now batting, first baseman, Logan
And some
Morrison.
action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, usually when you score a lot of runs in 1 inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Digging in once again, Evan Longoria. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Beckham ranges to his right. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And this is fouled at the plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Into the box now, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
The first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. Couple of walks for him thus far. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. A wave and a miss.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run, steal, do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And another foul ball. Hit in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Profar makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail 6-1. Into the box, Wilson Ramos. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. That one's in there, 3-1.
Now, it's not always about velocity. There's some Hall of Fame pitchers that didn't throw that hard, but they made a living with that pitch.
Hit in the air out to center field. Bradley on the run. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, left fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Jurickson Profar. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, the pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Eric Cordier is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Cordier.
Tim Beckham will be the first to greet him here, as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Here it comes on 1-1. Runners off for second. Fly ball out toward left center field. Moreland is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first, as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Barnes.
Ready once again, Austin Barnes. Singled home a run in his last time up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. At the plate, Jose Iglesias. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. The 1-1 pitch. Now a bouncing ball hit to Pedroia at second. Scooped up onto first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. They lead it 6-1. Here's Jackie Bradley now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
In now, Mitch Moreland. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Digging in to try it again. Number 85. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Kiermaier. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
The batter, right fielder,
ready for another shot now. Andrew McCutchen. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Runner back safely. To 2-2 now. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Kiermaier rounds third and is digging for the plate. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's now 7-1.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Into the box now, Logan Morrison. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
And the pitch on 2-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
No one out with a runner at second. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Settling in now, Evan Longoria. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. 12 home runs for him now thus far as the blowout continues.
Four runs on one swing. That's why the grand slam is so exciting. Put a good swing on that ball and it rode right out of here.
Into the box, Jurickson Profar. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Well, that's his third hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Tim Beckham.
Stepping in now, Tim Beckham. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 home to Beckham. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first. A double play.
The batter.
Ready once again, Austin Barnes. It was a walk in his last trip. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Set to deal on 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogaerts has it. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they nearly. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, but the recovery throw will be in time to first. Good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Center fielder, Kevin.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Shot back up the middle. Bradley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they just continue to pour it on here.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
The 3-2 one more time. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One run here on one hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. Matt Andriese comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. And he lays off again, ball 3. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Red
With
Sox,
that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to first. Morrison is there, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
now batting.
Very much a laugher to this point in the contest as you get a look at the line score. 12-1 our score in the late stages of this one. And this is going to be a foul ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Oh, and he leaves another pitch over the plate here. This one's sent high in the air out to deep left center field. And for the 3rd time this afternoon, he has surrendered a home run. A solo shot for Evan Longoria. Number 18 for him on the campaign as this lead got even wider.
Well, he's what's known as a feast or famine type hitter. Striking out a lot, but with enough power to go yard at any time. Now guess what? Dinner is served because he just launched that one.
Tyler Thornburg enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Standing in now, Wilson Ramos takes this the other way to right, and a diving effort, but the ball kicks off the right fielder's glove.
That's going to go down as a no-doubt base hit, but what an effort by the outfielder. That ball just nicked off his glove. Now, it's a good thing, on the other hand, it didn't go any further because he could have advanced a long ways on that play.
In now, Jurickson Profar, and he puts it on the ground to second. To second for one, on to first, and they get them both.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Digging in once again, Tim Beckham. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. Lays off. 2-2 now. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So here's Jackie Bradley now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
In now, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Fouled back. Another 1-2 delivery. Chopper fouled off to the right. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, number 85.
Ready for another chance? Number 85. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Liner towards second, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
13-1 is the final lopsided score. The Tampa Bay Rays slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Jose De Leon earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Chris Sale permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.